Hello everyone, it's me, Six, and today I want to talk about making a board game. Or just really starting with making a board game, because I'm still doing it myself and learning as I go. So really for the moment, I only know really how to start with it and get a prototype going. So that's what I'm going to explain to you in this video. I'm gonna say this up front, I'm not a professional. So take everything I say in this video with a grain of salt. A few grains of salt maybe. Use it maybe as your foundation for making your own board game or just merely inspiration. Now that that's all out of the way, the first step really is to have an idea. This can be a feeling that you want your players to have during your game. It can be confusion. It can be, I don't know, the feeling of being super rich. That's the thing behind Monopoly? No? Or is it just rage that's behind Monopoly? Whatever. It can also be a theme. For example, this can be just a fantasy team, this can be a cowboy team, this can be space alien zombie type things. The last thing that you can start your game on is a funky concept. That can be a game mechanic that you really like, a gaming mechanic that you've seen in video games and you want to translate into board games. Or my game that was walking with your dog. And that may sound as a pretty dull idea, but I haven't really seen any games using it, or not in the way that I'm thinking of. Because the way that I saw the game was just how dogs pee and poo to claim land, or to claim their street or their part of the street. Which seemed like a pretty cool idea to start a game on. Then, once you have that idea, that feeling, that theme, that concept or whatever, you can start to think how the rest of the game will look. And that's something that can take a lot of time. I just think about it when I have spare time, or when I'm busy doing other things. Like when I'm doing the dishes, I'm just thinking about how the game could work. But if you don't have those ideas immediately, you can try to prototype something. You can try to prototype your board or your concept or whatever. Just prototype the basic thing, and you can try and play that with a family member or a friend. Most of the time, a game will just develop from that, from their ideas, from their perspective, and from yours as well. That's why prototyping is always a smart move. Only started prototyping really late into development, or how you want to call it. And that was a pretty dumb move, because when I started prototyping, the ideas started coming. The game started really changing and take shape as something that could be actually played and could be really cool. I'll just include a little part here where I show off all of my prototypes. They can look really stupid or really basic, but they've helped me so much in developing the game. Cool thing about them is that you can keep changing it, or you can keep on making new ones because they're really inexpensive and easy to make. Or to change just during your game when you think of something. Yeah, so that was my few tips for how to start making your own game. I'll be back when I have more tips or have worked a little more on my own game, and I'll see you then. Don't forget to do all the typical YouTube things, share, subscribe, bell, like, comment, whatever. And I'll see you. Bye.